Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Points. Something that you all had asked about in our training that we had last week with Emma from Talking Points was creating groups or classes that are not classes that sync over from Infinite Campus. So just like in Schoology, all of your core classes are going to sync over with all of the students' families already populated for you. That's syncing every night with Infinite Campus. So students and rosters should be looking pretty solid. Many of you had a wondering though about, hey, I'm an EL coordinator, I'm a coach, I am a community liaison, I have some other need to make sort of a la carte group of student families, and I want to know how to do that. So the first thing that has to happen is that your site administrator has to make you either a temporary or a permanent school admin. So today I'm playing the role of Scott Gergens. I'm here at my school, El Capitan, and I can see all of the classrooms, all of the school admins, all of the staff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into staff. I'm going to find the teacher that is requesting access. And I see here that Chance Simone is all ready to go. So I am going to click on her, pretending, of course, that I'm Scott Gergens. I click on Chance Simone, and I see right here that she currently has the role of teacher. And so if Chance Simone and Scott or any of the other VPs have been talking about her being able to do this for maybe some students in the library in particular, communicating with their families, Scott could go in, or one of the VPs, and give her access as a school admin right here. And it's as simple as those two clicks. They can make that access temporary, or if Chance Simone knows that she's going to be working with different groups all year, they can kind of talk about what the expectations are for her having that access, and then she would become a school administrator. And of course, they click save right here. Just a quick note, if your site admin grants you access, please make sure that you're using that access in close communication with them so that they know what you're sending. They do get a report of every communication that gets sent either to families or from families, so they can look that up, but always just a best practice to make sure they know what you're sending and how you're using the tool. So the next thing that will happen is that Chance Simone will now have her new access. And so when she logs in, she will see the El Capitan classrooms. And they're all listed here, but you'll notice at the very top, there is a test group and then a grade 12, 10, 9, and 11. So what Chance Simone can do is add a class up here in the right-hand corner, and she might call this library studies. Maybe she has a group that comes in after school and she wants to let parents know about this opportunity. She can go in and put the grade. You actually don't have to put anything in that box, so I'm not going to. And I'm going to go ahead and click Create Class. Now, currently, this class won't have any students in it. So you see down here, here's Library Studies, which we created. No students are currently enrolled. But what I can do is go into Library Studies, and up here at the top, you'll see Add a Student to this class. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then what I can do is I can search for the students that I want to add here. It is a little cumbersome, so you have to be really purposeful and know which students you're going to be moving into a class. This is not something I would do just to make like small groups within my classroom. It would really be for like a year-long group that really could use support via the two-way translated communication with families. So that's the process that I would go through. I would go through and choose a student. Perhaps I want Isaiah here to join my library studies group. So I would click him, and then I would just click Add Selected. I'm not going to do that now because I don't want to mess up Isaiah's situation. But then Chance Simone would start seeing her list populate as she added students, and she would be able to use library studies as an additional class to the classes that she has created from Infinite Campus. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight as to how to get started using sort of those ad hoc groups. Remember, first step is to communicate with your site admin about why you want that access and how you're going to use it. They will go in, they're getting this video too, so they will go in and make you a school admin either for the day or a week or for the school year, whatever works for them. And then you will have access to go back through, see your site's classes, add a class, add students to that class from the list and the search box. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, Tiffany Brown at GUHSD.net, or to the DLCs, GUHSDtech at GUHSD.net. Thanks, everybody, and welcome to Talking Points.